Atochin chitab Kalenjin eng ketesiet noton neichome nebo Kass TV kakituye eng tetutiet noton nebo Kass Mashinani nesomanun Bwana Shadrack Mutai itagat imbetab raini ketindoi keljin ketindoi MCA nebo Marigat inendet ko Nixon Lemlem bunu komosta nebo Baringo. Kimache kenai kakwautiet nemuch keboisien sikomuch kotaketech ak kekimit missing sekta noton nebo kiprutoinik en emetab Kenya ak missing ko kiprutoinik en olin bo gaa. Tos ne kit nemuch koyak ichek ko County Assembly ne kit nemuch koibwat ile en betutab Jumatatu en wikiniton ko komiten tuyet nekotestai en komosta nebo Lake Bogoria nekoindochin ministry noton nebo kiprutoinik koboto ribetab tumwek en tokyinetab kee nebo kikimit ribetab tumwek ak much kora ketoret en kiprutoinik cherutechin emetab Kenya. Ko en komalo kemiten kakoi studio emetab raini asiketaun tetut kobaten komakitau ngetaunen koroloikab emet chekisibi en betutab raini. Katestai kurset en serikalitab emoni kocheng ortinwek alak chekinyorune rabisiek chekiboisien en kasuldaetab boisionik chekitoreten en tetutikab konyoiset missing ko noton nekibo USAID ak kibagengeisiek alak chebo toretet chekikonu emet noton nebo Marekani. Kamwa MP nebo Baringo North Joseph Magilap kole kosibgei ak nekoitonon president nebo emetab Marekani Donald Trump toretet nekikochin emoni ak emotinwek alak chebo sang komagat en serikali kobwat ortinwek alak chemuch kenyorunen chepkondok.
Now that Trump and the world are saying no more funds to assist the Africans, you have to come with your ideas and your revenue, run your country. We are not going to be beggars of the West forever. We must develop ideas that can invest in our tourism. And one of the ways, Madam Waziri, is this one called Wildlife Conservancy Trust Fund. Let us create a fund that we can reinvent environmental money. Anybody doing manufacturing, anybody doing carbon credit, we must secure some resources through this fund, through the KWS, so that we can support these conservancies to change the local economy from banditry to economic activities. This is the way to go. In fact, Madam Waziri, unasikianga hii maneno ya insecurity, hii maneno ya conservancy movement will actually change our economy from being running up and down with cows in under banditry to people who can become productive and raise animals for future use. Hao nyinyi mtaka amani. Unafukuza ng'ombe for 100 kilometers. Ng'ombe moja unaenda kuuza 1,100 na tembea 100 kilometers. When we can do conservancy does not only mean, and I want you to get it right, it's not only about wild animals, it is also about our livestock when managed well in ranches, and we can change the economy.
Ikistoenge noton kokakomwa rubeiwotab President Kithure Kindiki kole magat en biikab emoni missing ko neranik koyai icheket anan koyan kabatisiet ko agenge en or nekimuche kenyorunen keljin. Kong'ololi en meng'otenyin nemiten en Karen yutet Nairobi komwa Kindiki kole chang neranik chekong'u somanet en kenyit agetugul koba boisionik chemokyingei icheket ak kounoton komagat koyan kabatisiet ak komuch kokol icheket minutik cheterter chemuch konyorunen keljin.
Every year, around 800 young people exit the education system at different levels. The economy has been absorbing approximately 200,000 every year, leaving an annual deficit of 600,000. The country must be innovative to mitigate against the bulge of young people mainly who do not have jobs or income opportunities. So this agenda of job creation is a huge pillar which carries on board many programs in many MDAs. We have programs that are creating jobs in the economy of Kenya, through the public sector, through the private sector, influenced by government interventions. We have short-term, long-term, and permanent job creation initiatives. We have digital job creation initiatives, the digital jobs, and we have the labor mobility job creation initiatives outside the country, revitalization of the value chains which or from which the majority of the people of Kenya derive their daily bread. These value chains are in agriculture, livestock production, the blue economies, fisheries and blue economy, as well as other primary sectors like mining. So therefore, under this second pillar of value chains, revitalization of value chains, agriculture carries like almost half in terms of where do the citizens of Kenya, when they wake up, where does their daily household income come from? Somebody is either in agriculture, is a keeper of livestock, is within the fisheries and blue economy sector, or is doing certain primary sector activity like mining. If you combine the number of people directly and indirectly engaged in the sectors I have mentioned, 90%.
Tesetai serikali konoptoi komoswek chekiriben tiong'ikab timin anan conservancies ole kamwa minister nebo rutoinik en emoni Rebecca Miano kole alak en komoswek koboto komosta nebo Ruko Community Wildlife Conservancy nemiten county nebo Baringo netetat konyor rabinik silingisiek million 3 asikomuch keboisien keriben kebeberatan. Kong'ololi en igorta nebo World Wildlife Day nekokiyai en Lake Bogoria National Reserve kosom ine biikab emet koistoengei atebosiek choton chekikosis kasarta cheboto baretab tiong'ikab timin.
The Baringo Community Conservancies and community-led conservation initiatives in this region reveal the real power of conservation partnerships. Through collaboration with national and county governments, local communities have admirably taken the lead in habitat restoration, anti-poaching efforts, and sustainable tourism development. Additionally, the State Department for Wildlife has actively supported conservation in Baringo through projects such as the Kibogoch Water Pan, which serves wildlife and local communities alike, thus reducing human-wildlife conflict. The Kabarion Water Pan has also played a significant role in ensuring sustainable water access. Moreover, the rehabilitation of 60 kilometers of roads in Ruko Community Conservancy has significantly bolstered conservation and tourism activities in the area. Be that as it may, we still face pressing challenges that include habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, downsides related to climate change, and need for sustainable financing. Kenya recognizes that beyond protecting animals, conservation is about securing the future of our people, our environment, and our economy. Through initiatives such as the Kenya Wildlife Protection and Biodiversity Strategy, the National Wildlife Strategy, and innovative conservation finance mechanisms, we are systematically aligning our efforts with global best practices.
Noton ko ng'alalet nebo Rebecca Miano, CS noton netinyegei ak ribetab tiong'ikab timin ak itonwekab emet kongomiten komosta nebo Baringo en betut nebo amut. Koyobenjin betut noton nebo ribetab tiong'ikab timin ak itonwekab emet. Akosipkei ak noton kemiten agenge en kandoik kobun county nebo Baringo, inendet ko MCA nebo Marigat Nixon Lemlem. Komiten akine en korat sikomwoe kole tos ne kit nekoimuch kokas nemuch kobunchi komonut en biikab emetab Kenya. Ibwat kora ile kimi live en oret nebo Facebook, iyokwech tebutik asikomuch kewolun, iyokwech comments anan iyokwech kereng'ung kotiengei ak tetutiet. Ak en oret kora nebo WhatsApp kesome kora iyokwech tebutik asikomuch kesoman. Nekonin boroindo netai Mheshimiwa Nixon Lemlem ikat korong bororiet nebo Kalenjin, ikat meng'ikab Marigat, meng'ikab Baringo asikomuch ketaun tetutiet.
Kongoi mising Shadrack eng takseng'ung nebo rane. Eng kainaik ko Nixon Lemlem, MCA nebo Marigat. Amache akat biikab Kalenjin tugul chekosech eng sai ale chamgei chitab Kalenjin, chamgei biikab Baringo, chamgei biikab Marigat. Akamwa ale kongoi. Kasarta age nekimache keng'alanen eng ng'alekab kiprutoinik ak ng'alekab ribetab emet, ribetab koret, conservation, we call it tourism and conservation. Ko kotomo amwa kosubkei ak chotok koamuche alenjin koamite yesterday, komite amut eng celebration nebo World Wildlife Day with the theme nekikuren financing people and the planet. Looking for finance for people and the planet. Ko kokimite eng conservancy nekikuren Kiborkoch eng Lake Bogoria. Ko nendani ko indowech ko CS Rebecca Limiano ak governor ninyo nebo Baringo Benjamin Cheboy. Komi tuguk chechang chekokinetkei. Lakini kameche kityo amwa ale World Wildlife Day ko ne? World Wildlife Day ko betut ne kisherekeoni akobo tiong'ikab time. Betut ne kisherekeoni akobo tiong'ikab time. Ako importance ndako maana kan importance nebo World Wildlife Day. Ko netai ko ke-createn awareness. Ke-createn awareness. Kinet biik akobo kororindo nebo wildlife. Akenet biik akobo ribetab tiong'ikab time simakikoit yo kitinye wildlife terchinet nebo tiong'ik. Ako tiong'ik kobo kit nebo komonut ko agenge kunoe ko awareness. Ku nebo oeng ko ke-encouragean kenet biik ak ke-encouragean biik ko yai nekikuren eco-friendly. Eco-friendly yani keekun biik chekingen kenamgei ak natural environment. Kemeng'isen komie. Irib ketit metil ketit. Irib tiong'ikab time mebar. So kosikyi kokarnit emet. Amu emet ko flora and fauna. Tiong'ik ak ketik. Ngiker ko in the kingdom ko animal and the plants. Ko nyolu ketebi tugul kou noto. So ko team nebo yesterday ko World Wildlife Conservation Day. Ako keji Baringo kemwoe kongoi amu kokonech opportunity keba kesherekean ak emet. Kewekchini kongoi president nenyo ak kewekchi kongoi waziri nebo wildlife and environment and tourism amu konyo akoibwech tugun kidogo ak kenet biik cho. So kora kotom keng'alanen ng'alekab kiprutoinik ko kamache awekchi kongoi biikab Baringo tugul amu wiki konye ko kokisaiseret senator nenyo. Ki last week kiami yuto kemwoe pole akobo senator nekikibet. So kileni awekchini kongoi biik cho chebo Baringo. Ko kiboru tekisto neo ochei. Ako kokikoite heshima neo eng tupchenyo Senator Cheptumo na president pia kokikonyo kaa akomwa kole kongoi biikab Baringo amu koboru atebet nekararan. Ko rauni komito mashishi nebo MP nebo Malava Malulu Injende. Kwameche kora amwochi biikab Malava pole amu kibet akichek kandoindet ngwany nebo bunge akesom kele kiyoni kele mokebarta akichek biikab Malaba tekisto noni kibarta biikab Baringo. So kongoi missing Bwana Shadrack. So ngebendi ng'alekab tourism, ngebendi ng'alekab kiprutoinik ak ng'alekab conservation, ribetab kiwotoshek, ribetab koret, ko eng Baringo ko kikeyai ne kechi Baringo. Kotomo kebe kele kikeyai ne, ko kamoche keker kele ichi kiprutoin age tugul ngo chito nebunu kiplelachande nebunu sang, ndako nebunu Baringo, ndako nebunu Kenya, ko ne ningiwe Baringo ko ikere value for your money. If you iamwan ile kename Nairobi ak iwe akoi Baringo, ko ne mo ikere. Kit netai nemi Baringo ko Lake Baringo. Lake Baringo ko it's a fresh lake ne tindoi hippopotamus, tindoi crocodiles, ako mi kora akot snake park next to Lake Baringo. Kitinye ako tindoi Kass hot springs in Lake Baringo. Kitinye Lake Bogoria. Lake Bogoria famous flamingos. You will see flamingos. A beautiful scenery nebo emet ne kararan. Tulondok che kororon, iker ngwenonik, mito cliffs, what we call caves. Ak tiongikab time, inyeru elephant, inyeru giraffe in Ruko Conservancy, inyeru cheetahs are there, even butters monkey, chesembolia. Ko inyerjini karibu hapo kwangu conservancy nikuren Mangar Conservancy. Kura ing Baringo ko inyeru hot springs, inyeru Kass, iwe okot wale kuren Cheploch, a natural coach where kitinye local divers. It kago economic empowerment for our boys and our young men who are able to dive. Lake Baringo, you will see reptile park, one of the of its own. Iwe emet nebo Tiati upande wa Korosi volcano komuch iker tiong'ik chepsirere neo, these eagles that are large, museums, iker culture nebo Tugen, iker culture nebo Kolenjin, ko inyerchini Kabarnet, inyerchini Kipsaraman museum, ne ikere tuguk chebo keny. Lagok chache chekikisikyi town chebo ra komengen culture nekibo Kolenjin kole ne. So ngiwe Kabarnet museum ko ikere culture chekibo Kolenjin ko all the cultural heritage. Iwe komostab Eldama Ravine, ngikweri inamen Eldama Ravine, iwendi Elgeyo Marakwet, through Elgeyo Marakwet to Eldoret. Ko ngilang kityo viewpoint nimito Chemosusu, iker a very beautiful scenery nebo Baringo. Emet ne kararan kabisa. Yani Baringo ko emet na amache asom governor ninyo ak achek kandoik tugul, akot president, kekonech preferential eng ngalekab investment and tourism. So ko the next tourism, the tourism hub nebo Kenya ko Baringo. Beside Masai Mara, Amboseli, Baringo is the unique tourism hub that I want to request the president and the entire nation that Baringo to be given preferential in terms of resource allocation and development of Baringo as a geosite and as a tourist destination. Ko ndugu amonele Baringo ko emet kararan. It's a good, a beautiful place.
Amune ni maunon ile karan anan tindo komoswek chebo lelesta chemuch kerutechi. Ko amune sitom konak missing mongen ot komita age masi wal kobaten ngemwa komoswek chenootin ndakiteben chi age tugul kokesoman en social media anot iteben chino bune emotinwekab sang komwoe mbugetab tiong'ik kot komong'o Masai Mara komong Tsavo ng'o Mombasa mi komoswek chekemwa kou en Baringo tuguk chekororon ndai Lake Bogoria otindoi noton nebo Lake Baringo otindoi chekakimwa ile miten kora toritik miten tuguk chemuch kebourenchi ako ot kochusen akine minister kole rutechin county nebo Baringo en betab Jumatatu. Ko kotil noton amun mi kit nekokeren Baringo kole kayai keboisien Baringo amun komosta nemuch kotach kiprutoinik kobaten tomo keityon akoi nguni kimuch kimarta anan ong'any akonai biik kole komostab Baringo ko komosta nemuch kotach kiprutoinik.
Amache amwaun Shadrack ale mwaat akot eng Biblia kole mi kasarta nebo kiy age tugul. There is time for everything. Abwoti ale nyonunetab Rebecca Miano ak celebration of the World Wildlife Day eng Baringo ko taunet nelel. For the first time, the governor was there and most of the MPs, especially wabunge jicho chebunu emet ni atkai tugul kopwone kiprutoinik Mogotio, Baringo South ak Baringo North. Ako kong'olonyo wabunge choto tugul passionately, yani muguleldo kole ongetoun keker ng'aletab ribetab emet, ribetab tiong'ik ak ketou kekei tiong'ichu konyorchine kelchin biikab Baringo. So kit agenge nekikoulitech let ko messaging. Messaging yani mwaitaetab logoiyot eng Baringo. Ko ngisukan ngiwe Google nda iwe internet ser Baringo kele ne insecurity. Amache amwochi biikab emet ale Baringo ko the most secure county among other counties. Baringo is even more secure than Nairobi. In Baringo, you can sleep outside and no one will harm you. In Baringo, your vehicle can break down along the road and the community come and help you. They give you food, it cannot happen. Mayok eng emet age. So kamache amwochi mwa akot eng kotet nielewani tugul that Baringo County is among the most secure counties in Kenya. You can drive through any road, have a breakdown, and no one will harm you. In fact, the community will come and support and help you. Where they say Baringo is secure is very few areas, 1%. Those remote areas that are not even accessible, those are remote areas where cattle rustlers and banditry clash. But all our highways, all our towns are very secure. And go to Gomachamale, Baringo ko county nitindo amani. Ko ikidogo kityo mwisho uli border no bo Turkana ak Pokot. Ako ikidogo ingwe bo border nebo Samburu ak Pokot. But Baringo tokol 98% ko emet nebo amani. So challenge nikikoyai Baringo somanyeru kelchin eng ngalekab tourism ko messaging. Kere biik kole Baringo ko insecure. Ngobwa kiprutoinik koname sang yuno ko kulene ma secure Baringo. So amache awalu swali noto en kakeker kele ne nemi Baringo. Tinye tulondok che kororon, tinye tiong'ik, tinye environment ne lalang ne kaitit, tinye akot lakes, chu Lake Bogoria ne lolong en beek, kikure lolong bay. Imuch iwe swimming in a natural warm swimming pool en Lake Bogoria. Tingdoi a freshwater lake nemi samakinik, everything is there. So ne ni suppose keyai. What do we need to do as people of Baringo? One, conservation, ribetab emet, tukuk chekikokonech Mungu. Mi ketit nekikolchi Mungu Baringo nemami emet age. Mi tiong'ik chekikochi Mungu Baringo nemami emet age. The unique snakes, erenok che tofauti. All of them are there. Ko kiriptoi ano conservation. Ko conservation ribetab emet ko awekini kongoi biikab Baringo. Amu kiketou nekikuren Baringo County Conservancies. As the chair achi nebo ng'echere nebo environment ak natural resources eng assembly ak ne colleague nenyu nebo ng'echere eng tourism ak wildlife ak committee members cho kokechop nekikuren Baringo Conservancies Bill. Noto kuni kopangan kundena witai panganutik ribetab ngatutik eng ngalekab investing kendeno chepkondok ketekonji chepkondok conservancies chebo wananchi so kosikyi komangu and then kunyil kokonech kit nemuch kenyorunden chepkondok kokase yesterday amut komwa CS Rebecca Miano kole namba agenge nemoche keyai ngalekab ribetab emet ko public private partnership. So in that bill we recognize ngele how do county government inject money to conservancies. To kinyorundan rabia kuna partner even a private person like you ndakwane kindarab shagune akiriptano so kusiki kuna conservancies Georgia kengoloni ketinye around 16 tamanaklo conservancies chikiformen wananchi kitinye ngure Lake Bogoria cluster Lake Baringo Lake Abnarok cluster ak Highland cluster eng joji togol for example eng Lake Bogoria cluster ketinye Irong conservancy Chuine conservancy Kiborkoch conservancy nikokimi yesterday kitinye ngure Tuyarus ak kitinye ngure Mangar conservancy emi my ward one made very beautiful so kokineti biik kotuyogei akorib conservancy nengwai ketekyi hoteli yoto ketekyi ngalekab beek kerib tiong'ik chemi yoto and then kenyerugegei in terms of resources kou no iwe Kamnaro kotinye several maamache amwa but biik chomoche awekyi kongoi kora ko awekyin kongoi biikab Ndorais community the Torais biik chebo Torais ko ichek chindoi eng ngalekab conservancy tinye 4 conservancies then the community nakile minority ko ichek chemi tai ko asome kora county government biik chekakoba tai eng conservancies akot county government akot national government kuyo konyo CS yesterday meche ke supporten biik chekikoba tai eng conservancies like the rice so one what do we need to do? Ge protectan conservancies checho age sukwalak age goji chepkondok age rip matiketlatel ketik ovyo ngebar tiongikab time ovyo and then ne age ne suppose ke nebo komonutik tugul ku yatetab koret opening eng Ingereza ku opening of road network circuits chi connecting the whole of Baringo. Baringo is a geosite by itself. Mami weli ichuteng Baringo.
Aswa mami gene
mo iwaiwaije. Gina men ravine, for example, gina ngum naigro inyo ravine. Ku ane maone ninyo. Ku gina ngum ravine. Iwe tenges ikire tulondok chikororon. Iyorokte ichut oinomoy. Imangi iwe Barwesa kukumeche kecheny oret nekinomi iname ravine you go to Tenges ibiste Kabarnet ibu Napchor iwe Barwesa iit Barwesa ikere oret nemuch iname Barwesa ak ilongu Kabartonjo inyo Kipcherere ak iwe kambi ya Samaki Lake Baringo ikere emet nekararan eng komosin bo Tugenil sisungukan ayanda kuyiit Barwesa iwal oret ak iwe Partapwa imangi Chembalingot imangi Kenyach emet age very beautiful from the back inamen Kenyach imite Kenyach or imite Chembalingot iwe Loruk from Loruk how do you go to iwe Tangle Bay Churo imante iwe Samburu so suppose keyat those roads those circuits
namuch kochamchi biik keit en oret nemauit kot mising
ngitar Samburu iwendi Samburu Laikipia komi oret nemangune Mochongoi iyoroku from Mochongoi inyo Marigat through Karande another beautiful wall Mairo very beautiful mountains you elengi yai music and art and craft mosaic igere vile gi yai Mungu tulwe nikatep kurupke ak tulwe age so beautiful. So opening about these tourism circuits across nginyo ngechutu kityo Baringo eng Mogotio iwe Kisanana through like Bogoria imong'unen yoe komeche iwe through Kiserian Mugutane sitonji Baringo itonji like Baringo on your left. So takeng'et Baringo ketuyegei keek agenge akefacen the president or kefacen this the percentage the resources of this country keyotwech ortinwechu chu kokoeku catalyst chebo development akoek akinyen a good tourist circuits chebo kiprutoinik mami kiprutoiyot nemeche ngomong'u eng korenyin ko strugglean ndako koimegei bandab
Ile itoitoi ile moche kwo.
wale moche kwo. So takeyotwech these roads we can actually keng'etye kechi Baringo kundowech governor kemapan our tourist circuits the main roads that we must do for tourist movement all the way when you come from Laikipia Samburu come to Mochongoi drop to Marigat go uphill to Kabarnet from Kabarnet go to Kabartonjo through Kipsaraman come back to Kenyach through to Jemalingot come back again to Marigat from Marigat how do you go around Baringo along the tourist circuits once we map them now we share to the world and then we go to conservancies so taketoretech eng ngalekab yatekab koret noto what we need to do among others akebwat tugul kele kakitebi ng'weny akebangan koretnyo eng kenyisiek chebwonei challenges chekifaceni some of the challenges that ketinye
Chana baro boisien komi kaimutik.
amu kaketon kele ne nemi Baringo netoi wekerchigei kiprutoinik what do we do as biikab Baringo kechopchigei ng'alekab kiprutoinik challenges chekitinye chi lazima kerekebishan ko tuguk chekirindech ko agenge ko eng Kingereza kekuren natural calamities tuguk chemamuch keter kechi wanadamu chekitepsoti kityo koitwech akeyan kele sarama tugukab Mungu ko agenge ko drought telelet
Nebo ropta.
nebo ropta
Ana kuren biikab Kipsigis kemeut.
ko agenge ko telelet nebo oeng ko floods maranet
Kawek ropta kora.
kawek ropta kora ko kwerech eng Baringo in equal measure sai ko mami beek kiyam emet eng Baringo sai ko sai kechi viongozi ikose kole kameyo kiagik kabet beek ne then wikishek arawe agenge from sai arawetab somok ko kikwerech arawetab ang'wan mutyo arawetab ang'wan katyo ko arawetab mut ko kikiwokyi akiny ng'alekab flooding so kilyongini telelet ak maranet eng Baringo amu nyerwechuto in equal measure ko kikonech Mungu tulondok chekikuren beautiful like ngiwe Chemasusu sai kikiker beek chekororon amu kikabwa tulondok kotuiyo keker kabisa kie beekab Chemasusu koi Naikuru kie nebo Mogotio tugul komami mekumi telelawanoto aya ko this other side nenyo amu kikonech Mungu tulondok chekororon ako konech koret nekararan ako kabarech tukchu aeng'u chemamuch kekirinde natural calamity telelet ak maranet asa maranet ko namech ache Baringo South chekimite lower biik chemeche around lake ko kilioni meche kechop chekuren check dams check dams damishek kitobini tulwet nakatach kelenji keker ko yekiker tulondochu kenyoru water storage keboisien beechu wakati nebo telele so yekiker beechu komakinyoru maranet bwone beek
Konyo
ketache kereleasen kidogo kumaitu kokonu uharibifu
karon kora keboisien
then karon ya wakati nebo telele keboisien katusae nguno ko kakitarate our dams like Ridam should now be at the lowest siketoun kekany ropta Chemasusu should now be closing the 50-40%. So that ngorobone konyit. So tegetab damishek ko controleni maranet. Tegekab damishek kotoretech eng wakati nebo telelet. Aya kora kokoitu kit age nekikuren lekishek kotesokis beek. Makielewan kele amune. Amu kot sai Lake Baringo kokoba beek barak. Ko kikuren eng Ingereza rising of water lakes.
Yes.
Of lake waters.
Ako kager kibwat akoi Naivasha amun kikimi besyo Lake Naivasha ko kiakono kabisa. Koneit kait mi korik. Kager Baringo kora mi korik chi mi taban yung kole kiakonam kosab majan. Kachanga beek kabisa.
Noto ku another natural calamity ni that is a challenge also for us ache biga Baringo. Ko kit ni yae rising water lakes ko neketeni yani wek toilet bandab tai chikakeyai. For example, ketinye private investor nenyone lakwetab Baringo chitugul nekitech soil lodge. So kingobwa beek konyere kabisa investment nyi nikiya tourist hotel that was good. The block hotels chikimi kando nebo Lake Baringo, all of them was amite. Muundo msingi chikakiyekura cheki county kama dispensaries, kuhusu national government kama schools, kokura kokolum beek. Biik chikakol karibu na lake amu kiboisien kekole kolum beek. So that not a natural calamity kura nemakitinye control nikakosumbuanech. Oko turuko conservancy kakile kokiyai barabaret ni around 20 kilometers lakini kokolugui beek. So that is another natural noto ko natural calamity agenge nemakimuchi lakini much keboisien check dams ak keboisien control beek ak kenyil kebir beek kama Lake Baringo ndio isumbuanech Lake Baringo missing kende generatorishek agende kokonech government solaishek kebir beek kebirchi tulondok ak irrigation. So kumuch ke reduce kidogo kotokibir komosi na kumuch ke reduce keborien yitesakisot kebire keyoe ukulima kebe tai kou noto. So another challenge nekirot en kit age kora nekiringtech makinyeru ngalekab tourism kelchinet kora en ngalechu bo tourism ko human wildlife conflict. Terchinet nebo chepkusobe ak tiongikab timin ko kilyongini sige amu lazima meng'isoti ak tiong'ik kando kwa kando ele mami ole moke kemeche sikonyo ker kiprutoinik lakini en sait age komuch kokonech challenge kora ko ngalekab human wildlife conflict terchinetab tiong'ik ak biik ko tore ngalekab conservancies amu yekituye conservancies che community led koker biik kit netotepta ak tiong'ik ak keyai kit nekikuren compensation. Government konyolu koyai compensation kwa haraka
kolipan biik mara kaibet malikwak anan kakibet biikwak
sikobet hasira sikingen akinye ile kakol mbaret konyokwam hippopotamus kuikuiyes komakekany kityo matibar kuikuiye komekany kolipan serikali ako kule haraka ngalechoto and then compensation komeche
kechokyi matkoake mising
ak kenet biik kit netotepto ak tiong'ik ne netoimeyochu tiong'chu ko ne netoyai wakati nebo telele kou sai ko suppose ketebi kando olin siibwa erenok konyeru beek kando komatochutu kot. So noe kora ak keformen coexistence kokakeformen coexistence ak this wildlife kotoretech
amun ndakichikil ine ko echek anan kipkosobe chekikibe mengotetab tiong'ik
noto
kikiwechi ine nguno kikerikyi mising
noto
ko kora ichek kotokobendat kole kidogo ko kakorik kipkosobe
konoto. So ngigere le challenge no nebo human wildlife conflict kumeche kele serikali compensaten chi age tugul nekikonyere sobenyin ndam mali chichi tiondab time ke compensaten. Kwagere mheshimiwa CS amutak PS kokoibu chekitab compensation kidogo akokonech biik chiko kike compensaten. Eng ane kwa maoni nyo angen ale kityem CS akakutyem CS akatyem KWS lakini ngigere kotosae nekilipani chito nekikakinyere in 2020 kumero le waiting period komi tai so kesome serikali kiche kole kotyem kosetan aside chepkondok chebo compensation so that yimi compensation keyai speed process ke compensate chito within 2 years so
kotoret akichek
so kotoret akichek kosubkei ak
asenet nekinyoru.
Asenet nekinyoru. Ko kora kitinye beletab magaek. Ngibo Baringo, magaek chekioldo Nairobi tugul kobunu Baringo. Tugul. Amwoe noto kabisa with a lot of authority. Amwongen kila siku ikwerie gari abuna aname Nairobi awendi Marigat. Ko inyoru pikipikishek sutu magaek. Mekesute lorit amu kikinde sheria nemami kesute lorit. Ko eng ngalekab charcoal burning kotore ketik chekororon. Inyeru indigenous trees ile kaketil ko amu ache agenge akane nekiobele magaek ngamite high school sikosek kianyoru chepkondok chebo sukul ak chekiotoretengei ko ameche keker kama serikali kele kilyongtoi bichu bele magaek keker kele can we tokitoret kekochi alternative source of income.
Ngocheng akichek sobet.
Amucheng sobet.
Ako mengikab Baringo akichek.
Mami chi neto imuch konde pikipiki konishek sisit akoteb kityo kounoto akoi Nairobi. It's a painful journey of looking for survival. I can tell you, burning a charcoal is not a choice. It is not a wish of someone. It's because you don't have another opportunity. So, kosome alegena chimbichu alternative source of income, like agriculture, like scholarship, chibalago kwach. Kutubele ito magayak so kumut lakwe sukul, keger kutogi ko scholarship. Agune kumuch kuyaga at the level of a member of parliament through bursary, level of the MCA through bursary, level of a governor through bursary. Kityo ke concerted effort ke lakai ko tingto challenges ko ke ko jelago quite a bit of scholarship kidogo million fully, and then through agricultural financing if we can create another way kenet pichu kuchut cooperatives so ko sekye ko yai ukulima ko pa agriculture ko yiba agriculture ko toret in the long run. Ogot in conservancies ke makan with members chibo conservancies ke gergela how can they also be kutuwek champions chibo ribeta goret and then employment kutumara en family no komi lakwa ne konyerus D+ ke mutalak youth service ke na chala kazi kidogo kuweka source of livelihood in that family. Yani alternative source of income.
Kager ko kirawe lewa conservancy. Ko lewa ko sana ko somisana biik chebo the community nekibaring. Ikoito bursaries asomo ak tinye serengasi yani yoton. Niwe ko Masai Mara ko obisaya choribe Masai Mara ko biik chebunu yoton. Chikiko seraki cheken boisiet. So ribe ngen kole kotko maribe kobete akichek chepkondok chetakilipani. So ribe ne passionate kabisa kole nitok nebo ech.
Kabisa. Ko unoto yikakiib ngalab conservancies ke involve en biik involve en biik ko kere chito kole ndabar tionye ko mekunyone chumbinte ko kere ndatil gate ko mekunye bwone taritik chekamukunyo chumbinte kunyo ko kere so kewal bichu bele maga koek champions and then ke register through the charcoal bill ke alignan we can ke alignan so koek beletab magaek nekaided kingen kele ngo ku Baringo ketinye post office kele kibele ketik cho yachen kebel ketik cho kako we harvest just the way Kenya Forest are managing forests ketoke manage ngura ngale choto. Another challenge kura nebo mwisho sema amwa chang ne lakini sitige mwa lake ko climate change. Waletab atebetab
emet ak itonwekab emet.
Ak itonwekab emet. Climate change. Ko ngalekab climate change nda ko waletab atebto nebo emet. Ko makitinye control. Amune ko peoten ngalekab carbon emission ak naturally in the global world, the ozone layer, the level in which the ozone layer is being destroyed. Ko makitinye control, lakini makitoben kele it is a Western issue. Mechi ketauno taje Kenya kele, what our contribution? Ne niki contribute na jageji Kenya en ngalekab waletab emet. Ngitelegated ko you are reducing the amount of carbon reduction.
Yes.
Ngibele ngichi chito no iboishen koik somok en kwako ekwany sikomi arusta ko you are contributing. Ngiribe kiagik chechang ko you are also contributing. Imagine livestock are also contributors to global change, so in climate change. So konne kumeche kebe ngalekab local led adaptation through the World Bank financing for that. Akebe ngalekab carbon credit. Through conservation, kumukucha ngalekab ketik. Kenyeru tapan into carbon credit. So kimeche national government ku finalize and the bill nebo carbon credit sequencing. How we can tap on the carbon credit from national, and then even at the county, at country level and the county level, kaya ichekukuren eco levy, ecosystem levy. Kuyo kitinye RMLF, road maintenance levy, ningiwe petrol station ketilin samamao. Chikichaben oret. Kumeche kora yaiyal kiyore, ketilin rabia kidogo, chikiriben kiwote, kiriben emet chibo conservancies. That is the other way of being conservation champions as a country, where now the government should introduce eco levy, so that for any amount of, if you are an industry that you are producing and you are polluting the environment, you are charged some amount. And even at purchase level, we contribute to eco levy, to the levy, so that at the end of the day, this money can be shared among the conservancies across the country and conservation champions. Ko ngalekab eco levy kutoretech in financing, kenyeru internal financing for our conservancies. Yes. I don't know how that possible is, but it's an idea.
Yes.
Let the people who knows more, the environmental champions, think about it. Finally, I want to give you a story of human-wildlife conflict. Story about Cab Narok, Lake Cab Narok. Lake Cab Narok ko mito boundary nebo Baringo ak Elgeyo Marakwet. Emet ne fertile waje. Emu ngalekab siltation. Ngingo ko flow en ngalekab Kementet en the Tuken Hills, kuna Mekabarnet, Kabartonjo, the whole of that. Kuwal the Kementet back to Kerio River. Ko bitu Kementet ne kararan kabisa. Koren ningiwe kumeyani kotinye manda. Igere lagaya akol samyo ka aliani. Ko ki emet nebo belek, kikobar belek biik en erieno, emet nebo belek. Ako emet nebo crocodiles, kikuren ne crocodiles? Mambok, chelelachen. Area nito kikonservan kukaranit. So in around 1982, around there, Moji very sure, but around there, our second president, Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, through local leaders, Kukiki Kasetan, that area is a wildlife, Kamnarok, wildlife conservation. Then Kukito Magaya inaugurated land adjudication. So Kuki Menya Bik, maybe Kimenye that place before Gazetan. So Ginga Bagay and land adjudication, copy to inaugurate property ownership. It is a question of ownership, an overlap of the wildlife and the
magi manda bichu kimenya kinga kesete magi manda bi kechengi mengati maybe ngo muswe alak.
That is now the question. Magi manda bik.
So kinga piwa kesete ku kap tiong lakini mi bigori.
Mi bik. So mi bik chekile mene kule kam narok ku kumbaren cho. Komi conservationist like Kenya Wildlife agota chege jigando igeleni kemeche gerib kam narok ak tiongik. So it is a painful example of a human life conflict that is created by the law. You find that both the adjudication section and the cassette notice overlaps. Yes. So the cut line is in contestation. It's an example of human wildlife conflict. Nikanyel kuteshi ngalega sheria
like the government policies.
The government policies. Kikumangu reports, kikiangalane ngalecho kwa muda. Noe kurani negate ngalega conservation. Ojiche anwa environment eng Baringo, agoji kando eng Baringo. Ku my proposal, dago my thinking ngalega kamnaroga. Ku table discussion. Kengalane ke mesa. Aku mesa aku magi sute mesa ku gabarnet. Kinda no mesa kamnarok. Kengalane pick up kamnarok.
Ku pick up kamnarok irenywan.
Kelei ki implement and how do we implement the proposal of NLC? How do we implement the proposal of BIC? How do we implement the proposal of county? Sigenyeru kenyeru conservation. And the answer will be compensation of the people. Again, maybe because mami resources GMA compensate and big. So what do we do? Can we explore co-sharing? Can we have the Lekab Narok to be shared among the community and the government where they have cassetted? And then now, KHM we co-management. Again, we co-benefit. So that the community co-benefitan engalega kwanega krutoinik. Konget yagura county KHP sheria chi puane bichu as equal partners. And then getting along jibi kotocham bi kumanda ge go transition period ni go nu chega wenyewe kumanda bi a quick honors
yes
about the conservation kumuchi achieve something that the world has never achieved a conservation model where government is there, the people is there, and we finance it and then get protect and Kam Narok, kusuke pushes chibo biga Kam Narok. It's a conversation. Makimache gela lasema voto.
Mandabi.
Maile gela lasema wada.
Na ile manda tiongi gela lasema.
Ikile manda tiongi ke losing conservation. O mountain big ke losing kurabik. So it's a model nimo ke ngalanen. Amami gini me muvokse mui. Tago micha me ngimechi ke batai ke kwa mesa kenda siasa kando again the panganeta panda tai ochikando indera in Baringo nebo Marigat kaka grows in 40 years like in another 40 kwa have retired mo mi tegando yu natokni murni kala kumi studio yu ngolone in panda tai so mo ate bingale what is my contribution during my time. Kutuinget iwe siasa saida katole yanamne nitatumwa nyumbani. Ama kumejige barta kando inatet. Abu kando inatana kuma muneno ya tawra. Ideas can come from anywhere. But peak itindo kando inatesa kugavana. Akane. Akempi. Then ke kuribi chogu noto. Yeah, but the story of Lekab Narok is a painful story of that needs leadership. Yeah, the story of Kabnarok is a story that needs leadership, conversation, and the community participation, so that we craft a co-shared vision, forging ahead as people, the wild animals, the government, and we move forward. So, opportunity, jota ngalek yo ibagi taban ngalega tourism, ang ngalega ribeta koret akanyon challenge ni lazima kemwa age tugul amu kokomwa challenges ku resources makitinye
tuguk chemokotin
kitinye ideas kitinye ideas chechang ko makitinye resources ako noto kimwa kele kinyerundo ano resources kenda ideas checho together akende taitab laitorinik kende mesa nebo president kende mesa nebo the global environmental and conservations. Akiyan kele kiyae one after the other one.
Yes.
We can do this during this regime. The next regime picking from where we have and the other one picks so that en kenyisiek tuptem, kenyisiek taman, kenyisiek tuptem ketinye Baringo ni number one. Amu county of great diversity. Kitinye cultures che different. Kitinye ngiwe nyeru chomusiek, kitinye cultures che different. El Chamus culture, the Ndorois culture, the Tuken culture, the Arol culture, the Turkana culture, the Nubian culture, the Pokot culture, and all that nested in one people and a very beautiful environment. Yeah. So I think as the chairman of environment and tourism, ngalek yo muja mo about tourism and conservation.
Ngeusi ko ngune asigi wangu nagere kala kasarta. Ngeusi ko akobo boisiet noton de ko county assembly wino bangecheret en ribetab tumwek ak moratetab emet missing en county nebo Baringo. Ne boisiet noton de no amun kit agenge nemi ko chepkondok karimwa motin chepkondok ako sana ko mara komoche akine gavana kole petition budget fulani asikomuch kitaban chepkondok kobate mara moyomotin kora chepkondochu umakini kora toretet nebo maybe donors kokonok support noto umakinige ngalalet noto nebo CS Rebecca Miando ambo kole keboisie nebo PPP anan konamge chemung'arainik biikab emet ak serikali en kasuldaetab boisionik kakwautiet anan boisiet notindoi no ko county assembly noto nebo Baringo otoret komoswek chekaromwa angol mi ngalekab ngatutik osuldae ngatutik mi ngalekab osirita budget noton nebo executive miten ngalekab kora utakokwek osipte eut osom chepkondok kobun sang boisiet negerok biikab Baringo kole okay tindoi boisiet gavana koyai kouniton ko Marta county akosom chepkondok akotaban chepkondok kobaten akokwek nekit nemuch oyai so toret amun nebo iker kora county nebo Baringo ko kaumetab chepkondok komi ngweny ngekerchin ak ngalalet noton nekibo Ninga Godat General Yamo kole tomu oityi kikikonok target ni almost 2 billion ako ngeker che onyor karibu 380 million ko choto tugul kora kotinge ngatut chemuch ochap ko county assembly so en wakenda kityo we can summarize boisiet notindoi otoret serikalitab county at the same time otoret meng'ikab Baringo konyor nengeljin komoswek chu eb kamanut karimwa
ya ke chi county assembly nebo Baringo boisiet neo nekitinye ko kando ak kechop ngatutik cheindeno bandab tai panganetab Baringo ko kitinye kandoinatet what I call leadership role keker kele kekas ideas chekonech biik ak kekas ideas chemwoe wananchi akot kurene kore and karko yakakerech kong ko auditor general ko kakerech kong kole mongen maokwei chepkondok komie ndaku ngalekab pending bills komoye so kechi county assembly nebo Baringo kondoiwech speaker nenyo ko kikiformen nekikuren ad hoc committee ni indochin MCA nebo Kisanane chorwenyo Jacob Cheboyo MCA ni kikekwai konyil somok kekuren aje senior ranking member kondochin nekikuren revenue collection ad hoc committee nikimoche kechikil komie kosubkei ak report noto kele kalyan Baringo simakwei chepkondok kou ye magat akamoche amwon Shadrack tingdoi potential Baringo Nakuru ngiwe Nakuru ngewe cheken their budget documents revenue chi collectone en livestock sales ko chang kosir chebo Baringo while Baringo kwachi chekiribe kiagik
en jongindo kosir Nakuru
so no kito ko quick kii nebo haraka niikere ile mi ng'ala yu
mi loopholes cheyoche kefixen.
So kechi county assembly nebo Baringo ko kakeformen committees chebo revenue collection haddock neimokomi for 6 months. So kokweny kole eng quarry roads kekwetano chepkondok, eng livestock kekwetano chepkondok, eng licenses chebo mung'aroshek kekwetano chepkondok, eng market centers chicho kokwetano county chepkondok, boisien mbinu ne cashless ndatekeboisien chepkondok, receipt ne nekikoino mwananchi ako keker sikenai kele betitano chepkondocho. And then kora kokonech recommendation that committee kole area nemakikwai chepkondok komie kwano ak ano ak ne neto kiinvestan sikebendi budget nenyone keker kele ngende chepkondok enforcement officers sikosiki kecollectan ak revenue clerks sikosiki kecollectan chepkondok. Governor ninyo kokotangasan positions chebo revenue clerks ak enforcement kokiyoni kele nyokotoretu ngalekab chepkondok. Kitinye kora jukumu nikipitishane nikuren finance bill, Baringo County finance bill every year ke revise and rates. Kimeche kora keker kele kakinde chepkondok ngalekab land subdivision and land demarcation ak land titling, especially in our market centers ak our towns, because no kura ku revenue boost agenda chepkondok kora eng ngalechu bo tourism ko sukunu revenue boost. But no kazi nyaje kitu assembly kukikoiten maoni, but the decision making, the agenda setting by every county ko governor. The governor should know where does he want to take the county. Then we all fit into this agenda. Kotinye kura governor ni matingdoi msukumo. Matingdoi msukumo ya kuchangamkia maneno. Ko challenge. So as an assembly I can say kitieme ko unoto. But challenge ninyo ku chepkondo ngering en chepkondo cha kora. And then bills kora miketiam kecheru bills chi kegeris kekwai revenue in even in areas chima chikotoma kemuch kekwai, and then kende chepkondo kora en empowerment of people, because an additional shop leads to additional revenue collection. So if we have more people opening shops, we get more revenue. If we have more people doing what business, we get more revenue.
Let me ngone 2 years tam ngelewen serikalit noton nebo Governor Cheboy akunto kasarta nebo let kiko 7 first time niko 5 years, so wendi ngune kenyisiek chekakong'et ko somok asikomo kosome kokeny. Ele kertoi ko MCA ak iboisiei en imi county assembly noton nebo Baringo, weboenjini leu Baringo en tetutikab bandab tai. Nebo oeng ko nan komwoe biik kole chi nemi second term ko matyan kosuldoen boisionik amun kwerwon chito len are mara defending ng'echerani. Ni kit nemuch imwa en wangende kityo amun akere kong'et ekosiek somok sikiwong.
Yeah, eng bandab tai nebo Baringo ko achi MCA no Marigat ko mi kit nekilene you give someone a chance. William Isai komoboibochini ane bandab tai nebo Baringo. Amu 2 years utoma keyeki ne boibochin wananchi. So governor ninyo ko governor ning'ong ngaketebi ng'uny ak chichoto kokere tinye tetutik chekororon. Weli mi shida ko implementation. Waziri chechich, CEOs chebo governor ak directors ak staff ku icheche suppose kuye implementation. Mi ruondo eng departments eng Baringo County. Mami governor. Amu kakepitishan budget. Kikipitishan budget arawetab 6. Arawetab 7. Keba kepitishan supplementary arawetab 10. Ara hii yoe ne department sime implementane budget. Eng ward ninyo nebo Marigat ko meche aboishe example lale. Projects chekikipitishan tugul chebo biikab Marigat ko kayai ne simakiyoe data collection, kayai ne simakiyoe implementation, akuno ko makazikab MCA ak makazikab governor. Kwagere another village, location ikainde chepkondok kwach mwanik chebo million aeng meche kebolchi ortinwek. Ara keba kereisen voucher nebo mwaita ak kelipan mwaita ak kesub machinit kokuye barabaranoto ko makazikab governor ama kazikab MCA, kazikab department kundochin waziri. So ne niyokse eng departments. So wili mi makose sai kabisa eng county ninyo nebo Baringo ko departments. Ako noto tononjini governor olenjini crack the whip. Si mete legacy ne kararan. Let the departments work. Let the CC, the CEO, the directors and the officers in every department work to deliver to the people of Baringo. Because the assembly has passed the budget. The governor, you've given okay. Why is this budget not implemented? Yeah, because I'm the representative of the people and the governor is also a representative of the people. But the people who are supposed to implement, what are they doing? And that is the problem of all counties. They will tell us, the Auditor General or the Controller of Budget has not released money. You don't need money released for you to procure a project. You just need to click the IFMIS, procure because the budget is there. Then during implementation, then we sort the issue. Let's see the pending bill. Let's see that you have not paid contractor, but the work has been done. So I am not also happy as the MCA for Marigat on the pace of implementation of projects in Baringo. Simply because the departments are either incompetent or there's something they know. So in the few months that are coming, we will be cracking the whip. And I don't want to say that the governor is not performing. I think it is obvious. If you have given a direction, you have, we have passed the budget, and every CEO and CEC has their budget. Why the delay in implementation?
Sawa ko got missing na wonen gete daget ageng imwalal chi choton chebo Marigat ak biik Baringo asikomuch kiwon ngoliot nebo let kitu mheshimiwa.
Kongoi missing biik chebo Marigat ward kwame challenge ke ami agiljinige bandab tai nenyo kyoger biik chebo Kiponjos kotebe kole chepkondok cho 2 million chekibo barabaret ko mochano ame challenge choto ko kakesukuman through the department kealu ngalekab mwaita at any time komi ke implementani projects tokol chebo beek chekikakinde budget kuname MRH borehole kebe ngalekab Bekibon kebe ngalekab Kamungei pipes kebe ngalekab Kapsaina kebe ngalekab Kaimugul ko kikende budget kikuba implementation mi ngalekab department for water keyai data collection and procurement. So ameche alenji biikab Marigat tugul kuwa agiligei akaborien boisiet tugul kosubkei ak chepkondok tugul chebo budget chekiyonte. So ami asukumani departments ak governor keker kele kayai boisiet amu kiketar boisiet nenyo nebo public participation ak ketar boisiet nenyo en county kende chepkondok. Ak ameche alenji ripotin chepkondokab Marigat ak asome ale ngenamgei eun tugul. Kot komi uy age tugul nikokinyoru challenge nebo telelet, ngomi ball nikoko breken, ko asome ale o reporten through the channel nebo ward admin, through the channel nebo engineer, also through myself. So kusikyi kesukuman bandab tai nebo Marigat. Kimi kora ngalekab lagok komecha mwowo kale advertisements tugul cheyoe county government kopen the public service board. Ako kechi kandoindet ko our role is to give equal opportunity and merit through the recruiting agent ne county assembly ne county public service board. Asome kityo ale chi age tugul nemi Baringo, kandoin age tugul nebo Baringo, kuname governor, waziri, CEO, CC, directors, officers tugul. Ngeyai boisiet matokany akoi kopol mheshimiwa soyai boisiet. Ngeet chi tugul subui iwe ofisingung iyai boisiet nekebongonun iyai sikosikyi konyeru takes government nebo Baringo. Eng sai ko biik chechang komwoe kole komoyokse boisiet eng Baringo amu mayai chi tugul boisienyin. Boisietab maendeleo ko kergei ak relay. Wananchi kokonech ketit koloyawech. Konam mheshimiwa MCA kolabata assembly kopitishan eng budget. Ko kikochi governor the relay stick. Ko nam governor kokochi department. Kong'et kila department koyoe boisiet kou yekitore and then kebwa ground kekochi wananchi back. The circle completes that way so that ngeitu kwa wananchi kobaibai wananchi kole kikinde chepkondok chu kakeyai. Kongoi missing arikindene kenyinoto. So kou choto mjole kongoi chitab Marigat neke eptait akoi betut age nekanyil ketuye kora eng soet through Kass FM akelenji kongoi biikab Kass FM amu kakokonech platform nemuch keng'olonchin biikab Kalenjin kobunu Marigat. Eng mwisho kityo komoche olenjin kang'olole ng'alekab kiprutoinik. Mito kit agenge nomoche amwa kole Marigat Ward Koriema komi bendo nianyiny ochei. Much ing'et chitab Nairobi ikwer nekikuren road trip akoi Koriema iwebel bendo akiam bendo ne anyiny kabisa eng Koriema and then akiweke Nairobi kuka icheru stress kidogo ak traffic jam chibo Nairobi. So eng rutoito kora ko Baringo ko we pride ourselves on the best honey and the best meat. Thank you.
Kongoi, thank you so much Nixon Lemlem nebo tun. Kitiu bendo nebo Koriema ak kitiu kumiat anan kuren kumiande noto nebo Koriema. Kikasom chi kole kilya makiyat komosta nebo Koriema nekiu banyek eng Koriema ak kemuch keal en Nairobi. Amun naat kot missing aker kingemi sakit noto nekibo KTB ko kimwa kole lazima keba Koriema korong kotigewe Baringo komokimwa ile kemi Baringo kot komeam bendo nebunu Koriema. Chitab Kalenjin kainenyin ko Shadrack Mutai. Awiksena Matian. Haloikab emet cheitune en Kass TV kokimiten ak Nixon Lemlem MCA nebo Marigat ako nebo ng'echeret en committee noto nebo environment natural resources en county noto nebo Baringo. Takekure kora atkan kora konyone konet kinetkei tugul king'olchin en kibagenge. Kesoman tebutiet en Facebook nebo tun kora kemutu konyo radio ketebsen kora inendet sikomuch kotestai kokochi konetisiet ak naet biikab emet. Aweksei en Amatya.